I'm Shae Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Ivan Fairhall, the Managing Director for Pivtoal Metals. Ivan, it's great to have you back on camera. How are you?
I'm great, Shae. Great to be here.
All right, it's the end of 2024. Let's sum up some of the company's key achievements. Tell me, can you sum up in 10 seconds what were some of your highlights for the year?
I can try. Look, it's been a huge year for Pivtoal Metals. We've got the first work program on our main project, our Horden Lake Project, in over a decade. We've delivered extensions of Horden Lake. It's getting bigger. We found and delineated more metals within that same very large resource envelope, so more metal value per ton. And we've done a heap of geophysics that shows there's a lot more to find. So on top of excellent met results that sort of show the extractable value of the resources. This is on top of an already substantial 28 million tonnes at 1.5% copper equivalent resource project. It's really shaping up very nicely.
All right, well, that was almost 10 seconds. I'll let that one pass. For the mining nerds who want some of the details, what are some of the highlights? Like, let's put some numbers to this. What were some key intercepts or some anomalies that really impressed the market this year?
Sure. Okay. We drilled 7,100 metres on our Horden Lake project, and we hit significant intercepts in every hole. You could break those holes into a few different categories. We did step-out drilling, and as I said, we showed the deposit will grow. Highlight type intercepts, 32 metres at 1.2% copper equivalent in the south, and that whole southern area is clearly extending down plunge. In the north, we hit 8 metres at 3.2% copper equivalent in an area that potentially links up our northern satellite pit, so you can see the deposit expanding along strike as well as down plunge. And we've got geophysics that we're coupling onto that step-out drilling that really shows that expansion continues well below any expanded resource envelope from this drilling. We've got large conductors extending 300-400 metres below existing drilling, and that just shows continuous mineralisation. We've also done regional work, so we drilled one hole sort of outside of that main Horden Lake resource area. We've hit a whole new zone. We're really excited about this area as a potential place to add not just incrementally to the Horden Lake resource, but where else is there to find on that property. We've got another batch of geophysics that's being done right now to help us understand that. We also did infill drilling. So we've demonstrated the existence of these byproduct metals. So copper, nickel are the main metals here, but byproducts, there's a bunch of other metals that they exist everywhere on the project. So the drilling that we did this year on every single hole, anywhere where you've seen a gold assay, a cobalt assay, a silver assay, a platinum assay, those are new metals that we can be adding into that resource envelope. So more value to bring in the deposit. This gives us confidence in our ability to continue to expand the resource, and we're bringing up the rear with that metallurgy that was our most recent announcement that just showed extremely good copper recoveries into very high-grade and attractive cons. So that allows you to take resources and essentially convert them into revenue once you go through the economic stages, but you need all of those pieces to fall into place.
Now, the highlights you've just given are just a small summary of what you've achieved with the Horden Lake project this year. But bringing that all together, what does this mean for Horden Lake?
Well, it's told us a number of things. We know the deposit is going to get bigger, and we have a resource update process that's sort of happening in parallel with our metallurgical test work, and we'll be able to bank those benefits that we've shown through drilling this year. Beyond that, we're excited about the prospects to continue to grow the resource, and that's what a lot of the geophysics is about. It shows extensions of mineralisation well beyond. We've got this, as I said, we've got this other survey that's going on at the moment that helps us understand the potential of the whole property much better, because this mineralisation is very, very amenable to geophysics, and it's a great modern tool to be targeting extensions of this mineralisation. So the resource upside is playing out really, really nicely. But I'm an engineer, and so I always thinking about how to move these projects forward. You can create a lot of value in the right market with projects that can be extracted. That's what mining's all about, right? You don't just find a resource, it's valuable because it can be mined. And those metallurgical test work is key to understanding the revenue drivers behind what we found. So excellent results, some more results coming. And there's sort of two sides of the coin. We've got a really great project that we believe we can extract, and we believe that it can get a lot bigger. And so, just exciting to see this project really come together in something that's very underappreciated in the market for sure.
It certainly is. Look, it's been one heck of a year for Horden Lake, and no doubt 2025 is going to be equally as strong, if not better. Ivan, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, we're excited about what we've got to come. Thanks a lot for having me on.